Happy Memorial Day weekend for those of you in the United States. It's Saturday morning, and it's May 27th. And it's about 6:40 in the morning. And the 6:30 Saturday morning train, I can hear the whistle in the background. It's going to be another beautiful day. Interesting storms yesterday, I have to admit. This is the time of year where it's very prone in this part of the state for hailstorms and tornadoes and severe thunderstorms. So it gets a little wild, to be honest with you. But, we gotta go with the flow. So this morning I decided that I was going to use, again, the same deck that I used on my Facebook page, which is the regular Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue, Radleigh Valentine, and published by Hay House. Speaking of Radleigh, he went live this morning while he was on stage in Salzburg. And it was delightful to watch him being live on stage with a translator in German or Austrian. Language is almost identical. And to hear a lot of the same stories, because he's doing the CACR course. No, my mistake. He's at the World Angel Summit in Salzburg. And so his presentation today was all about how to get in touch with your own personal guardian angels. And it was delightful. It was fun to watch and then listen to the translator, because some of Radleigh's phrases, they don't translate so well. So it was really kind of cute. And it was fun to watch him live on a stage like that. Very similar to the stories that you've seen and or heard if you've taken the Certified Angel Card Reader course or the Angel Intuitive course or any of the ones he's done with Doreen. But this one was a pure presentation about guardian angels, and there's a lovely part in there if you want to know the names of your guardian angels and how to get closer connected with them. Take a look. Go to Radleigh Valentine on Facebook. They're going to repost the live presentation so that you can watch it over and over again. Very different one that he did this time than I've done with him in the past. When I saw him in person, we did a very similar exercise, but we did it through the presentation he gave plus automatic writing, and it was quite unique. So if you're interested in your guardian angel names, by the way, they don't really care what you call them, just so long as you're aware of them and call them and have a reason and a purpose for that. But if you truly want to know your names of your guardian angels, go over to Radleigh's page and watch his presentation from Salzburg today. So I got told to hush up, to shuffle one more time, and to see what the angels have to tell us for this wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Speaking of which, lest we forget the real reason that we have this as a 3-day weekend, and the reason that we honor those who gave their lives to give us our freedoms. This is the weekend to remember that, as well as the one in November. But this is Memorial Day weekend, and we honor our veterans and thank them for their service. And we honor those who are in the armed forces that protect our freedoms. And I have to add in those that gave their lives and protect our freedoms in the police departments, in the fire departments, the EMTs, those that protect our cities, our towns, our neighborhoods, our country. So I thank you as well for all that you do. Okay, there's one card for sure. Haven't heard stop yet. That green's really dark at this early in the morning. I love it. It really does come from the giant, very tall, as tall as my house, cedar tree that's in the front. Plus I have another tree right beside it. So the darkness of that green, it's like right by the window, and just kind of filters in, and it's being lightly reflected back. It's quite unique. I like it. I like it. I like it. I wanted to paint this house, but I think I'll just kind of leave it. don't know, my heart keeps telling me I'm going to be moving here soon, and I don't know if that's true or not. But if the good Lord wants me to move, then we'll move. I know it's not a one card read. Oh, there's another one. No? Okay. There was a group of 3 there, and I at first went to reach for it, and I went, nope, that's not it. Well, that is. Just leapt right out of there. Let's see if there's another one. Still haven't heard stop. The card that came up this morning on there's the other one. Okay, so now I heard stop. The card that came up on my Facebook page was another major arcana card. It was release. And the message that I got when I typed that up was really quite fascinating, actually. So it is a 4-card read. Let's see what this is all about today. Wow, again. Okay, so somebody in this collective, in this enormous collective, not getting the message just yet, because it's showing up again. And that really surprises me. I mean, really surprises me. Okay, you need to let it go. Okay, I just heard why. Okay. Earlier today, before I got ready to do my readings, I kept hearing this phrase, and I kept saying, I can't say that. And I kept hearing this over and over and over again. And I said, well, I don't want to talk about that on YouTube. But now I'm being literally pushed to do it because this card is coming up again. So I really didn't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. We've talked about this so much over the last few days that now I'm going to say what I heard this morning. There are many people that have chosen the path of Lightworker. There are many people through choosing the path of Lightworker have become angel card readers. And yet they struggle with day-to-day living. They struggle with their faith. They struggle with their abilities or their belief in themselves. My dear friends and light workers, perhaps the angel card reading was a catalyst to get you to the next and right step for you. So if you are struggling with being an angel card reader, then what other modalities can you bring to the table to fulfill your passion of wanting to help? Are you an energy healer? Are you a healer? Have you always wanted to get into reflexology, Reiki, acupuncture, acupressure, yoga, arts? I'm hearing arts, where you can share your gifts, your intuition in a different way and carry on with the norm and use your angel card reading abilities for yourself, for your family, for your friends, but maybe not as the chosen career. Use it as a complement, not as the main goal. So maybe that is the unwise choice, because it keeps coming up and I keep hearing this message. So learn what you can. These are wonderful tools. They are divination tools. They are designed to increase your ability to hear, see, feel, enhance, have joy. If you're not passionate about it, if it doesn't bring you the ultimate high of serving, if you don't have that gift of gab and you're stumbling and searching for your words to read, what else can you bring to the table as this gets developed? Knight of Fire, here's your passion. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Time to take action. charge ahead. I mean, this knight is not on a unicorn. This knight is in full armor. So's his horse. They are charging full steam ahead. Be self-assured. That restlessness feeling, take control of it, get your emotions in packed, and it's time to move forward. Whatever it is, it needs immediate attention. Don't waver. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Use your logic, use your strength, use your courage, and move ahead. This just blew my mind. Ten of Air. Because once you charge ahead and you get past the one wise choice that's bugging you, okay, so don't let this bug you anymore. Move ahead. And that will bring to you the end of a difficult situation. And it's time to embrace that change and expect things to get better now. You know, recovering from addictions. Addictions can be an addiction to drama or a strong desire that you thought was everything that it should be, but it's not turning out that way. This too can also be an addiction of want and need and or desire. It's also a time to release the addictions from drama, chemicals, toxins, foods, whatever it might be. So don't let it go. Don't hang on to it. It's time to move forward. The difficult situation is ending. We're still talking that big major life change thing going on right now. And it's time to embrace it. It's time to rejoice in it. It's time to break away from the herd and go your own way. Whoa. And we have the lovely Magician. Another major arcana. And Raziel is telling you, you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest those things that are truly important in your life. Where are your thoughts? What are your thoughts manifesting? Are they manifesting drama or are they manifesting success? Are your thoughts moving you forward or are your thoughts holding you back? You are in charge of your own destiny by what you think your destiny should be. What are you seeing as the end result that you truly want to manifest? Because you know, that's really kind of the way it works. People talk to you all the time about the law of attraction, the laws of the universe. Keep in mind, I'm stumbling because I really want to get this point across. Keep in mind that as a soul being having a human experience, we chose this path when we came to this planet. When we were born, prior to being born, we chose this path. And it was given to us as free will. And that life that you want can be magical if you look at everything with the wonder of a child, with the discovery that God created everything. I mean, just stop and think about how magical that is. God created everything. You take a little teeny tiny seed, you stick it in some soil, you give it some water and some light, and it can grow up to be an oak tree. It can grow up to be an apple tree. It can grow up to be flowers to beautify the world. This little teeny tiny seed can feed you. And then it multiplies itself. And then it multiplies itself. Everything in life is magical. You know, the birds and the animals and the trees, they don't care. They don't, check in with the weatherman to see what the weather is going to be like. They just carry on. I couldn't help but notice yesterday when all this storm was rolling around, I opened my front door and the birds were just chirping this big, beautiful, wonderful, glorious song in the midst of the dark clouds, and you could feel that the storm was coming. Birds didn't care. My mother often said when I was a little kid, watch the birds before a storm comes. If you feel a storm coming, are they quiet or are they singing? Because if they're singing, the storm's going to pass quickly. If they're quiet, it's going to hang around for a while. So are you singing your song and let the storms pass? Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. I've been on that a lot lately, and I don't mean to be driving you crazy with it. But if you would like a personal reading from me, I am getting busier and busier with readings, so please go ahead and book with me. We've got 4 days left between now and May 31st, end of the day, May 31st. If you book a reading at houseofangelcardreadings.com, if you choose the $25 reading for one question, we'll do 2 questions. If you choose the $50 half hour reading, we will do an hour. If you choose, which is still on sale, the hour reading for $75, we'll do 2 hours. But that's through now and 11:59 p.m. my time, Mountain Time, on May 31st. After that, those specials will be gone. So if you'd like a personal reading, now's the great time to do it, because like I said, I am getting busy. We're building more and more readings coming up. Join us later on this morning at Facebook, at facebook.com/House of Angel Card Readings. We will do 1 hour live. No guarantees that everybody's going to get a reading. Really depends on how many people show up and which reading I'm drawn to. I usually let the angels kind of talk to me about that one. If you'd like my book, Leap of Faith, A Psychic's Spirited Journey, it is available on Amazon for $4.99. If you have Kindle Unlimited with Amazon, you can read it for free. If you don't have a Kindle but you have a device, you can download for free as well the Kindle app, so you can read any ebook. And I think that's pretty marvelous of Amazon to do that for you for free. Have a beautiful and a safe Memorial Weekend. Again, to all of those of you who serve in whatever capacity, I thank you for your service. Walk in peace, walk in love. Thanks for sharing and subscribing. Have a beautiful and a wonderful Saturday. Namaste.